So I've been slowly getting more and more into drifting on the Assetto Corsa, you know, even more into real life drifting, you know, watching Adam LZ and all that kind of content, I guess. I've always been intrigued by it, especially when I was younger and I couldn't even begin to replicate. Like, I can even begin to link a couple corners together with my steering wheel, with my, I think technically it was a G25, you know, the Driving Force GT. I played so many hours with that thing, it was so nice. But yeah, now that I have this setup, I've been recently slowly getting more and more into it, and I've been having so much fun. So I'm still getting used to the lines I'm supposed to take on Tsukuba Circuit. I've got a couple of kilometers, couple of hours on this circuit, I'd imagine, but it's mostly just outlapping and time attack and whatnot. But this is such an iconic circuit too. I don't know, I wanted to do a video on it, so that's what I decided to do, I guess. As you can see, I don't really know the lines. I mean, I kind of know them, but doesn't mean I'm necessarily able to hold them, right? Like going high in the corners and linking everything together. Not able to do that yet, so. So my plan for these, I guess, longer form videos is to, how can I say this? I guess to do some kind of mashup of the cars that I play with. Maybe stay centered around a certain team. Like today, this would be, the team would be drifting pretty much. And stay on the same map pretty much. So let's say today we'll be just drifting on Tsukuba Circuit pretty much, because that's often just what I do on the sim, right? I don't have iRacing yet. I've been looking at getting it, but that's mostly what I do on the Assetto Corsa, is just pick a car and just drive around solo, maybe try to perfect my lap times, or just cruise around, try to listen to the engine noises. You know what? I think we're gonna go refuel. I just thought about it. This car drinks a lot of fuel and the stock setup doesn't give you much fuel. Or can I, since I'm in auto lap mode? I think I can. So yeah, I'll just say real quick what this car is. It's an S13, Nissan S13. This one's got an LS-swapped, which is a 5.7 liter Chevrolet V8. I'm just not sure about the displacement of the thing. They've got so many names for so many engines that don't really seem to make any sense. LS1, LS3, LS9, I imagine there's an LS7 too. 5348 5760. Imagine there's a 62 also. I don't know if it's a Vortec though, but yeah. It's just really nice to drive. It's got like right under 400 horsepower, so it's not underpowered, it's not overpowered too, it's just perfect. It's just enough to have a lot of fun. So this is the car that was on the miniature, on the thumbnail of the video that you might have seen, might have noticed it. So it's an S15, Nissan S15, we're staying with Nissan for this car. And yeah, 1JZ under the hood, 1JZ turbo, you probably heard it, sounds really good. And yeah, these cars, this car pack is, you know, they're more they're modded kind of like D1 GP cars, right? They don't have like, you know, Formula D amounts of power, but it's still like, I think this one's like 700 horsepower. And yeah, they're really easy to throw around. These guys, I mean, you just press the pedal and it almost steers itself, right? Yeah, these are really nice. And I don't want people to come in this video and think I want to be pretentious about like my talent or whatever. Honestly, I'm still really new to drifting, and as you might have seen, you know, I'm not even taking the proper lines through the track. I'm just drifting on whatever asphalt I can find. This is mostly just because that's what I wanted to do, right? I've been That's what I've been doing recently on the Assetto Corsa. Just drifting around and having fun, pretty much. Trying out new cars. This is one of them. It's really sick. It's a really cool car. Put gas in. While we're at it, we're gonna get on some new tires. Tires to shred. Sounds so good, this car. Oh. But yeah, I've never drifted much on Tsukuba. I mean, I've got a couple hours on it, I'd imagine, but it's mostly time attack stuff. I don't know if I could say the most famous, because there's also, I think it's Sydney Motorsport Park, where there's like the time attack finals or whatever it is. But they also have a lot of time attack at Tsukuba. Anyways, it's just really awesome, really sick. Yeah, I don't know why, but I seem to be better at the track in reverse. Like if we're talking about hitting the proper zones and whatnot. Because I can't seem to go high on this corner, dude. I can't seem to go high enough. So this is from another car pack I've got in my mods, and you know, I just had to choose a, you know, we have had a V8, we've had a 6-cylinder, so what better way now to go on than to choose a rotary engine car, an FC. And yeah, this car pack is just so awesome. The sounds are so good, everything is so good on this car pack. There's a sticker at the back, is the Excite or Exit. Not really sure how to pronounce it, but they're so awesome. Now these are really just like almost everyday cars, you know. They're like 200 something HP. I mean, I think the biggest horsepower car I've seen was like the C33 or the Laurel. And if I'm not mixing the names up. It's like 330 horsepower or something in the big VIP car. They're so awesome. Now the tires kind of cook fast on them. Well, at least they get eaten up real quick. But they're so awesome to drift, and you know, they require you to be somewhat technical about it, right? You can't just go and gun it like the two cars I've driven before in this video. But yeah, they're really so nice. They're so cool. And the beautiful part about these cars is that you can actually spin out in them, right? They don't have like ridiculous angle kits and whatnot to just save you from whatever like dumb idiot angle you were trying to get, you know? And they're so well made. This is so awesome. Normally I think I drive this on a more like technical course, like maybe Mayon Sportsland Course C, or Ibizu Minami like South, I think, if I'm not mixing them up. Yeah, this mod sounds so good. I think my favorite part is when you just snap the gas like this. You know, you can hear like, I don't know how these engines were made, but like you can hear like the throttle bodies opening, right? Like, you know that kind of ITB sound you get when you mash the throttle? It's so nice, it's so sick.